Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be in loose from HackMyVm. This is box to bell solid easy. And yeah, let's get on to the video. So I'm starting with my terminals here. I'm starting running gain and cover my star 10.0.0.1/24/IT0. Doing this to dictate the box 10.0.26, so do Control-Shift-Z to rename maps again. So do mm-sc for default scripts, my for duration was kind of ports and IP. Doing this, I'll do my verbose. Doing the ports to the port 8 for HTTP and also ports 8 for SSH. Some servers in port 80. Here we do have a version here. Welcome to Online Food Ordering System version 2. I'm gonna do control use source code. Start by doing some manual enumeration. And doesn't seem like I could do anything. I'm start by running GoBuster. So do Control-Shift-Z, run a GoBuster to remote minus unit to the IP address. We'll do minus W for user share word list or buster directory list to the medium.txt, but it's HTML, TXT, and also PEHP. Looking back at that map scan, we did have ports into Ubuntu for SSH. This is OpenSSH for Ubuntu, port open for HTTP. It's running Nginx 1.18.0, and this is Ubuntu. Going back to port 80, we do start by doing some random enumeration. So we do have a online food ordering system. I'm just going to go to home. We go to cart, about, and we do have a parameter here. You will notice that we do a parameter for the page parameter. So I'm going to start by testing for like a /easy password. Doesn't seem like a good thing. I'm also going to do the same thing for like, I'll do like /. We can go back a couple directories, see if we can get that /easy password right. Doesn't seem like we can get that /easy password. So doing this, I'm just going to copy the title. I'm just going to search up for exploit DB. And we can get remote code execution. It is an auth, so that means we don't need any credentials here. So I'm just going to go to, let's say you can copy this Python script down here that we do have. So we do have this Python script. I'm just going to copy all this. I'm gonna put this into a, I'm just gonna be into exploit.py. Put 0, right quit. If I come exploit.py, head this out, you'll see that I do have the modules there. So do chmod +x for exploit.py. So do chmod +x for exploit.py. We'll do python 3 for exploit.py. It is telling us to enter the URL for the vulnerable application. So I'm just going to copy the URL, which you do have here. Just seemed like the shell was uploaded. If we do ID, it downloaded www data. I'm going to be looking back at the script, see what this is doing. So I'm guessing if we look back here, we do have a cookie here, PHP session ID. It is checking for, so basically the web shell is going to be the path. We do have this under /assets, images. That file name is going to be the file name that we do have. It is putting this shell _exec for the parameter for CMD. And it is, we do have the date time. I'm guessing this is generated by a date time. Looking up here, you'll see that we do have this. This is going to be the output. So I'm just going to copy to, if I go, I'm just going to show an example here. If we do copy this, you'll notice that this is how the file name is being outputted. Now, if we copy this in here, you notice that this is generated by a string here, right? Which is basically the month, day, the year, which is we do have is 167.64.89.460, right? And this is going to be followed by, this is going to be the output. This is followed by basically the string that we did get _php info.php. And that's going to be stored under this assets images for the file name. You get the request body for the request, the parameter for CMD. And we're able to upload it through this action save settings, right? So it's pretty sure that this does exist. It's checking if one is in that upload.txt, which basically means like the response.context, right? Or they can just like check if one is in that response, right? Which it should be. So we can just copy this just to confirm. You'll see that we do have this for /admin. You'll see that there's one in there. So that means it was uploaded. Looking back, we do have if one is in the upload.txt, which it is. It's going to print out that this PHP shell has been uploaded successfully, which it was. We did one, which is one in here. That means it was uploaded. So we do ID, and now we're under www data. So I'm going to start running as my delay. If I check my PWD, we are under var www.html, FOSS, assets, images. So I'm just going to go to pentest monkey. This will allow us to respond to reverse shell back under listener. So I'll do pentest monkey. We'll go to reverse shell. So I'll do Control F for temp. I'll change this to 10.0.0.70. I'm going to do this on port 9001. Copy this, put this in here. Do Control Shift O. Let me zoom in. So do LRAM and I cap my sound VP on 9001. Press enter on that. We do ID. Now under www data. So I'm going to start by running a bin/bash or bash -i. I'm export my term is equal to x term. Clear my terminal 0. We do ID. And now we're under www data. So I'm going to start doing some meta information. I'm going to go under /opt. Doesn't seem like we do anything under here. I'm going to go under /var. We'll go to backups. We don't have anything under here. I'll go under /var www. We do have a FOSS here, so I'm just seeding to FOSS. Also do have a user.txt actually, which we are able to cat out. We do have a database here, so I'm seeding to database. We have this FOSS_db.sql. I'm just going to do some meta information under this file here. So we do have any hashes in here. It is a dump. Go back here, you can just confirm. You'll notice that we do have this PHP SQL dump. So it doesn't seem like we do anything. We do have some hashes here, which I'm guessing this is going to be for that. So the database that we do have MySQL running for this website here that we did have. So we can try users for under here, right? Or we can try users under this admin, right? Under this admin login. Next thing I'm start doing before cracking any hashes or anything, I'm going to start by checking for SUD binaries. So I'm just going to cd into /dev shm. I'm just going to wget http. We'll do 10.0.0.70 on port 8081. I'm going to cd into my documents. So cd into documents, privilege escalation. I do have this SUID enum, which will allow us to enumerate for SUD binaries more easily, right? So do Python 3 -m http.server on port 8081. We're going to be getting the SUD enum.py. I'll do chmod +x for SUD enum.py. Now we can just run it. And under here, we do have some custom SUD binaries. So basically, just SUD enum.py will allow us to enumerate. You'll notice that we do have, finds all the SUD binaries, but it does separate by sections, by like default binaries, or binaries that we don't need to worry about. Also like custom SUD binaries, so that's why you should, this will allow us to find those SUD binaries more easily, right? So under here, I'm going to start by doing some enumeration. So run out my delay under here. Doesn't seem like, I'm just going to run this. Doesn't seem like we do anything. If we do ID, doesn't seem like we do anything. So I'm going to run my delay against this bad SCSH. It is run by a user called alias. So I'm running my delay under /home. We do have the user as alias. So I'm just going to run this, see what this does. We do ID. And then we're going to go for alias. So I'm cd back. If I'm cd back into home, we do have a user as alias. So I'm going to cd into alias. We do have a .ssh here. So I'm going to start by creating a, we'll create a directory for SSH. Cd into SSH. Let me zoom in. So we'll do SSH clean. So copy from /root.ssh id underscore save to this directory. Also this .pub. We'll cat this id underscore say .pub. So I'm just going to go to copy, take this off, we'll just echo this. I do want to output this to this authorize underscore keys, which will allow us to SSH. So I'm going to copy this, I'll put this into here, Control-Shift-V. Now we do have this authorize underscore keys, we cat it out. And now we do have that root at Cali. So I'll do chmod 600 for authorize underscore keys. So now we do have that. So I'm cd into .ssh. So now we do have that private key for that public key. So I'm going to just SSH into alias. We'll do 10.0.0.26. We'll do my cipher id underscore same. We do ID. And now we're under alias. So I'm start running out smoothly. We only do have a PHP fastdb.zip. And it doesn't seem like we do anything interesting. So I'm going to cd /dev shm. I'm going to start by checking for some more SUID binaries. I'm just going to run SUID num.py. We do have some more here. So we do have a enlightenment system here, which if we do copy this, if we go into exploit.db, we can just search up for like exploit for the system path. You'll notice that we do have a CVE 2022 37706. So I'm just going to go to exploit.sh. I'm just going to go to raw data. So I'm just going to wget this. I'll do chmod +x for exploit.sh. Run this exploit.sh. We do ID and down to root so we can see into root. That's basically cat root.txt. I'll get this pretty much in the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.